Before Wharton, I was at Google for 6 years, started in Singapore and then moved to San Francisco. I don't feel trapped in what I want to spend or not be able to spend on things that I want to. Or I have to continue working even though just to make ends meet or to cover my expenses, even though I don't want to work anymore. I think having financial freedom is to have the free at peace of mind that I will be able to cover all these circumstances and I don't have to work for money anymore. I started planning a lot for retirement. So I make sure there is a portion that is saved up for retirement. My biggest hobby is to travel, and I make sure that that is set aside as well for that purpose. My other goal, I guess, I would start thinking a lot also about family planning and kind of when I would want to have a family and where it will be. What influences me a lot is as I mentioned, I my biggest hobby is travel, so I always try to save money for that. Also, make sure that I have enough to be able to visit my family in Vietnam. That's also a big expense. The other so first thing is my priority. The second is, I guess, just kind of like not education per se, but I have friends who are very well versed in investment and financial planning. And so I do ask for their opinions as well in terms of what is good to invest at this point. I also kind of just read blogs and YouTube videos to get more financial advices. And I think also the Asian culture of just like saving for a rainy day. Yeah, family and culture definitely play a role. Yeah, I think I would love to know a lot more about products that are specific to women. So for example, I know that like right now credit cards company are offering a lot of things that cater to travels, for example, maybe shopping, cashbacks and things like that, but nothing is really dedicated to women and family planning. So, like for example, it could be some sort of like installment plan for egg freezing, or I don't know, saving plan for kids college, for example. Like these things, I think are more important as we want to start a family, but even earlier, just empowering the woman to um, be able to do like things that they wanted. Definitely. I think I would have definitely invested a lot earlier than I have. I always have this thought of investing, you need a lot of money, but you really don't. And you should just start as early as possible and like put more money into investing earlier because it's a time game. So if the earlier you start, it compounds a lot faster. And so, yeah, that's definitely something I would have changed. Most of my money is in stocks, um, but but also I have some money in real estate as well for investment. Um, I got on the crypto wave a little bit, but not a big chunk of my money. So I would say the biggest part is stocks, just because of the liquidity of it. Um, and also my employers gave out stocks as compensation as well. So that really also kind of just kicked off the investment portfolio as well. I guess it depends on your situation. Like because it depends on where you come from in terms of family background, your job, your where you're living. So there's no one size fits all advice. For me, because I'm in school, I had to like my short term goal is to be able to finance my MBA. So I think I was very deliberate about planning the expenses and kind of like bucket things and going to things that joining things that I find most values instead of just joining everything. But for people who are working, as I mentioned, I guess investing and saving universal advices